Welcome back to Afternoon Express on this glorious Monday afternoon. Now, a soul-warming ramen bowl is the perfect comfort food, yet light and wholesome for a Monday night dinner. Our ginger miso ramen bowl is quick and easy to put together and makes for a great work lunch the next day. SMS the keyword EAT to 33650 to get this delicious recipe. Now, this is my first time putting together a ramen bowl, right? A miso ramen bowl.
So the thing is, ramen's become exceptionally trendy at the moment, even though it's been around for ages.
Okay.
Us Asians know that.
I was like, I didn't know that, okay, but I learn something new every day. Okay, but what does it entail?
So Woolies has made it easy for us. They've literally created a miso broth for you.
Ooh.
You just empty it out, let it boil. So in here we already have the miso broth going.
Okay.
And say for instance you didn't have the time to prep everything else, you could literally buy a bag of pre-cooked noodles from Woolies.
Nice.
Throw the broth onto the stove, warm it up until it's boiling, pour it into a bowl, and then put your noodles in, and then you're done.
Perfect.
You could have literally just that with a bit of coriander.
Oh, I love
Great.
that. And what other ingredients do we have here? I see we've got some soft-boiled eggs, we've got some lime here, carrots.
Everything we love.
Everything.
So we're going to start off, in this part we've already got it going.
Simmering.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I love that.
Then we're going to add some oil to the pan.
I remember I've got such an incredible story with miso. There was a time where I was going through a detox, the most incredible detox of my life, and all I drank or ate, I don't know, eat, was miso soup.
Oh, yum.
For breakfast, lunch, and supper. I fell in love with miso, but at the same time, I was just like, I need to find a new way of enjoying miso because it was the same thing over and over again. So this is quite a nice variation of how to enjoy your miso.
Exactly. So in here we have some garlic, some mushrooms, and miso is such a versatile thing. You can literally coat your chicken in it.
Delicious.
Let it sit for a little while, and then it caramelizes and makes the most delicious chicken.
Ooh, sounds good.
So we're just going to let this cook. Maybe I
Okay.
should turn up the heat a little bit. It's always good when there's a bit of heat.
Okay, so we started already with our garlic, I see.
And
we
our
put
mushrooms.
some mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms in here, but you don't have to use shiitake. You can also use the dried kind. So if you go to any Chinese supermarket, you can get dried ones. You just rehydrate them with a bit of boiling water. You can even add a bit of that mushroom broth into something else. It's delicious.
I love the variations here in the kitchen. And if you just joined us, we're making an incredible ginger miso ramen bowl. And if you want to try this at home, SMS the keyword EAT to 33650, and you'll be receiving the recipe and the ingredients list sent straight to your phone. I like that. Okay, so we just added in our carrots.
Yes. Everyone loves a bit of carrots. It just adds a bit of sweetness to the recipe.
I know.
Okay, we're going to let this cook. And then we're going to add some soy sauce. Always need a bit of sodium.
Yes, I love that. And it's nice. It's a nice to use in conjunction instead of using salt.
Yes.
I quite like soy sauce for that. Yeah.
Because it has its own fermented flavor, because that's what soy sauce is. It's soybeans that have been fermented.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I like
And then
that.
once these have cooked down, we're going to add our spinach and let it wilt.
The thing that I beef about with spinach is that spinach, you'd have such a huge packet of spinach looking so luscious, and you're like, I'm going to make the most killer meal. And by the time it cooks down, it's wilted, all the water is out, and then it's like this big now.
Exactly.
And you're like, who am I feeding here?
And if you
So
could
the
do
more
me-
spinach, the better.
If you could do me a favor,
Yes.
if you could cut those eggs in half for me.
Perfect.
Here we go.
I love a good soft-boiled egg. Oh,
How beautiful is that?
boiled
Oh,
to perfection. I like that.
That is beautiful. Okay, now broth is now nice and warm.
Okay.
If you could pour the broth into that bowl for us.
So now we're starting our plating.
Exactly. How beautiful does this smell?
Make sure I don't burn myself. It smells so good in this kitchen. And this is the perfect meal on such a cold day like today. In Cape Town, it is miserable. It's so
So
grey.
grey.
It's so grey today. So this is something so hearty, so warm, so comforting. And then would you add that on top of this broth and the noodles?
So then we take a handful of noodles. And we haven't warmed these up because the miso broth is warm.
It's hot enough.
Let's add some more. Always need a good handful of noodles. Then
Carbo
we're going to
load.
take our delicious spinach.
Brilliant. I'm going to already start adding the soft-boiled eggs on top.
Yes.
Okay.
There, that's perfect. And then we're going to add some
That was easy.
spring onion and a little drizzle of lime.
Lime. just to cut in that tanginess.
I know,
Brilliant.
right?
Thank you so much, Michaela. This looks good. I'm definitely going to be trying this. And if you want to do so too, get the ingredients list and link to this recipe sent to your phone. Simply SMS EATS to 33650.